Hey, good afternoon, everyone. It's Michael Simpson here, the founder and senior instructor for the National Commercial Real Estate Association with you here today. I wanted to address some frequently asked questions we get, which is, hey, what does it take for me to succeed in commercial real estate? And first of all, let me just share with you what I don't think you need necessarily in order to have success, because I get questions about that all the time as well. And one of them is, hey, do I have to have residential real estate experience? Somebody told me that I need to get into the residential side first before I get into commercial real estate. That's not true. That is not true. You do not need to have residential experience before you get into commercial real estate. In fact, if you look at the commercial firms that hire what we call juniors, they go after juniors right out of college because they don't want them to get into real estate and get the bad habits in some cases that can be developed when they get into residential real estate. They want to take them right out of college and teach them right from the ground up, train them right from the ground up. So you don't need to get into residential experience, in my opinion. Do you need to know numbers? Do you need to be good with numbers? Well, I mean, obviously it'll help you. It'll help you if you are good with numbers and are good with spreadsheets and formulas and calculations. Those things are important in commercial real estate, but you can learn those things. You can get trained up on them. The real question is, do you like it? Do you like numbers? Do you like spreadsheets? Do you have a background in banking or finance? Your background can also determine how quickly you are to succeed in commercial real estate. You've got to enjoy what you're doing, in my opinion. If not, then it's probably just not going to work out if we're not happy and we don't like it. So, you don't have to have the experience, but you need to enjoy it, you need to like it. You want to dress the part, and dressing the part could be an area, a city. Obviously in the United States, we dress completely different in different areas. It could be a product type. If I'm doing farmland, obviously I'm going to be in boots and cowboy hats and jeans and things like that, most likely. If I'm doing industrial, I'm going to be maybe in shorts, t-shirt, maybe jeans, maybe hard boots, maybe even cowboy boots. Where if I'm doing office, maybe I'm going to be in suit and tie and extremely formal. So, depending on the product type, the area would depend on what we physically wear and how we physically look, but you want to dress the part for whatever role you are trying to fit into, and keep that in mind. You don't have to have a brand new Porsche, although they're fun. You don't have to have one, but it might help in some cases, it might not help in some cases, but your car should be clean, right? So there's some things you want to do there with that. Obviously, you've got to enjoy what you're doing. Like I said, you have to be happy doing it. You have to be coachable and trainable, in my experience. For me, for example, when I first got into commercial real estate, I had a mentor that was right there saying, hey, let me show you the way, let me teach you. And I completely ignored him because I was this residential agent that was doing a lot of business at the time that was kind of cocky, know-it-all. You can't teach me anything, can't tell me anything, I know everything there is to know. That was my attitude when I was getting into commercial real estate, looking back. And so I completely ignored him, and I fell flat on my face. I failed miserably. I almost went bankrupt because of what I was doing, and I lost so much money. And so when I finally was ready to get out of commercial real estate and go back into residential real estate, he said to me, hey, are you ready to start learning the right way? And are you going to be coachable and trainable now, because you haven't been? And I was ready to hear him, and I was, and then I was coachable and trainable, and that's when I had my success, was when I listened and started following his direction. People have gone before you. There's no need to reinvent the wheel. Why do that? Why did I go through all that pain and agony for all that time? So I think you need to be coachable and trainable for sure. That's real important. You also need to see yourself physically, see yourself visually, seeing yourself succeeding. It's important that you believe it and that you see it, whatever that is for you. Maybe it's $100,000 a year, or maybe it's $100,000 a month. Whatever that is, you need to see that happening, success for you. Those are some key things. And of course, we're always here to help you. Go see our videos on our website or YouTube pages if you'd like. If we can help you at any time, I'm here to show you the way, especially if you're willing to do the work. Thanks for watching, you guys, and make it a great day.